Hello. Okay, I'm going to talk about dotting tools, obviously for dot art. It's a question that I get asked over and over again, what do you use? Well, there's lots of different techniques. I'll just show you what I create first of all, and then we can go on and have a look at the sort of utensils that I use. So this is the sort of thing. If you get a paintbrush, particularly a round, nice sharp point round paintbrush, dip it in the colour that you're going to use and then let it dry. Then you can dip it into the fresh paint and get some beautiful round dots out of it. So that's really how to use paintbrushes, and you can use obviously a fine paintbrush or as thick as you like, really. Depends on what you want to be creating. So I create my artwork, my dot artwork, in lots of different ways, paintbrushes and various things really, and people say, you know, what do you use? Show us, you know. So, and I've never done it, so I'm now going to show you. So this is what I create, this sort of work really. Just a couple more to show you. Okay, and this gives you a good idea of what I create really, because it kind of encompasses just about everything and anything. And obviously different sizes. But some lovely round dots there. I do like my dots, if they can, to be lovely and round. Okay, and one last one really, and this is Lord Shiva. So that's the sort of thing that I create. Hope you've enjoyed looking at my work. If you have, I'm on Facebook, links are under the video. So ISHI ART on Facebook, also ISHI ART on eBay. I sell my work via eBay. Okay, so that's just a look at what I use. Look at what I create, and here's now a look at what I use. So let me start off with obviously brushes and things like that. So when you get a nice round brush, you can dip it in the paint that you're going to use, as I say, let it dry, and then you can just do lovely dots with it, and it works that way very well. If you want to get particularly small dots, then these sort of things, which is nail art dotting tools, and they come with two different ends, two different size ends. So yeah, they're really good. You get some very fine tiny little dots. There's a thing called walking the dots, where you go around the larger dot, and these are great for that. So nail art styluses, they're really good. I do use them quite a lot actually. I got a little set here. This is by the Beadsmith, which is a woods place. I got these from Amazon. Lovely case they come in. And as you see, they're a bit dirty because they have been used. So you got a perfect end on this one. Absolutely lovely, you know. They come in their own case with their own sizes on and all the rest of it. I don't know what you can see really. Yeah, that's a really good set if you wanted to make some larger, much larger dots. So it's called the Beadsmith. I've got another case here with magnetic things on. And this case is, again, this is for nail art. But obviously the work I do is very small, very intricate. You'll see most of the stuff is missing out of this one now. And again, we got nail art, dotting tools, we've got brushes, tiny little brushes. and it just works for my purposes. So yep, sometimes I use those. It's very difficult for me to explain what I use, because I use all sorts of different things really. I bought this set yesterday. This is, I don't know if this is leather or what, but it's purple and it's rather glorious. Anyway, I've undone it, and this is a crochet set, crochet needles. Now I made a slight mistake on this one, because I looked at the photographs and I assumed that these were round on the ends. And I'll get out of that way. I don't know what you can see there, but they've got a pointed end. So these are solid, so I should be able to just shave that down really. So we'll give that a go, you know, whenever really. However, the silver ones, they are round on the end, so I will be giving them a little bit of a practice go at some stage. I like the case. If they don't work out, that's fine, I can give them away. I like the case, and I can put my other tools in there, so that'll be good. These ones I haven't used for the regular viewers of ISHI Art or my other channel, Bry's Words. You will see that I mentioned these before, and I still haven't used them. I said I was going to. I haven't wanted to, I haven't warranted to. And these were from Amazon, and these are to make cakes, you know, to do the icing on cakes. So when you pick up little leaves and decorative things and put on the cakes, so you get a lovely dot with that one, wouldn't you really? And then obviously you see how small that one is in comparison. So they're pretty good, I think. I have seen a video of somebody using these for dotting, and they worked fine. They did a great job. The dot was a lovely, lovely spherical sort of dot, you know. So that's pretty cool. So I will use these at some stage. Now then, this is just the end of a paintbrush. I cut it off, shaved it down, rubbed it on a sanding block, and you get a lovely, it's a good size for me, you get a good centre dot, you know. And just to give you an idea, that's the sort of thing really. There's a paintbrush. You just chop it off, shave it down. I just rub it. You can just rub it. You could rub that on concrete, couldn't you, or brickwork or whatever, you know. But I rub it on like a sanding block and get it nice and smooth, and you can see it's been used. So yeah, just a little paintbrush. Chop it in half, and away we go. Some paintbrushes you may be lucky and the ends may be flat, but they're normally rounded. But rather than cutting it all the way down, you know, this is probably that long, as paintbrushes are, you could literally just get the paintbrush that long and just give it a gentle rub and you're done. But then you're dotting with something that long, and I find, because I lean over my work, I'm sure it poked me up my nose. So that's the sort of thing I use. One of the best things I've bought just lately, about a week ago, and I've only used them once. And again, they come in little sets. I need a better bag than this though. And these are, again, these are crochet hooks, but these are bamboo. I like to work with wood. And the reason why I bought these, they're all round. They're perfectly round already. I didn't have to do anything to any of them, apart from number 9, I believe it was. No, number 8. I just shaved him down just slightly. I didn't like it. So there you go. So they're crochet hooks, but the ends are round. The whole set, there's 12 in here. I think we're about £3. Oh, it's going to fall out. See what I mean? I need a better bag. All of that lot for about £3. And I will be using these again and again and again. I know I will. So that is some of the things I use really. I use a multitude of different things. You use whatever you use, you know. Even the end of a pencil you can use as a dotting tool. Needles, anything really, just anything. What have I got here? Even something like this, although it's got a rounded tip, you could dip that in the paint and that will give you a lovely round dot. That's a round end as well. I think these are all going to be round ends. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I'm just looking what else I can show you really. The nail art, they come in a little kit like this, and you can see in the kit I've put my favourite few sticks really that I use nearly daily. Great little kit. And there you go again, double-ended. They're fine. And with those you just need to wipe them off. The bamboo ones that I showed you a moment ago, I didn't know quite how these were going to work. Would they soak up too much paint? I normally just work in acrylic, so would they soak up too much paint? But I've got some varnish and I was going to double dip varnish them and all the rest of it. And I just tried one, it was like number 3 I think, because number 3 and number 4 are so similar, even if I ruined it, it wouldn't make any difference. But then you just chop it in half or take a bit off, rub it down, you've got another fresh piece, haven't you really? But it worked fine because these are already coated, I didn't realise that. So this is bamboo, they're very, very cheap, they're very light to use, very easy to use. And I really, really like them. This is probably the best thing I've bought in a long, long time, art-wise, for dotting tools. But you really can use just about everything and anything, you know, whatever you find. There's always things laying around, isn't there? Pens and pencils and things like that. You'd be surprised really, and give it a go, give it a whirl, you know, and hopefully you'll create you know, something with a nice sort of sharp dot. I call them sharp really because they're nice and round. Okay, thank you for watching. Dotting tools. Grab some and have some fun. Take care and be well.